Ah, Talofa. It's Tim Tafunga here. Today, Queensland is on lockdown because of the COVID-19. So what I'm doing now is we've got plenty of time to oh, prepare for the rut, my raw. So I'll be heading out in the bush to go hunting as a Brisbane branch member of the Australian Deer Association. The equipment I'm taking, I might give you a rundown. Okay, firstly, the most important thing is to be prepared. So the things that I take with me are the following. Now I won't do this in order, so it's not particularly itemized. First thing, of course, is clothing. Uh, Apart from the warm clothing and the appropriate clothing for the trip, you would have to wear a high vis hat that has to be orange or fluorescent in that color combination, and you'll need to wear that out hunting on state forests down in New South Wales, or if I'm working for the conservation and wildlife management for here in Queensland as part of the Farmer Assist as a marksman or shooter hunter, I have to wear that. But in the CEWM, we do not wear camouflage as you would in the ADA. That's the difference between the CEWM, Queensland Hunters, and the ADA insofar as hunting clothing is concerned. Right, as you know, we're in Australia. We have snakes. Gators is almost mandatory. Next, we need first aid kit. Now, I have here my night vision goggles. I use this to glass animals at dusk or at other times. Now, I have my rangefinder to judge the distance. This is an essential item for all hunters, which is the rangefinder. I have a small binos to glass a given area. Just for the compactness, I have a larger one, which I won't really use that often. This is a 50 just a standard Wanderer scope. I mean, binoculars that I will use now. Taking footage, I have the GoPro and my Canon DSLR with extra lenses. I have scoping materials to spot scope the terrain and animals. So I open this. This is my scope. For firewood, I carry my machete. For food, I have this. If I'm not starting up a fire, always take a skillet. And I have, for my bedding, I have a Swift Pitch bivy tent. It's just for a single person. It's our cheapo, but it'll do the job because it's nice and light. Above that, I will set up a bivy, a hoochie, and this is what I sleep in. For toiletries, I need that. There's your torch, spare pegs. This is my toiletry, and with waterproofing spray, extra ropes. Now, for hunting, I may take that, but for tent, This is my lightweight plastic mullet for shooting. I will use this for hunting. Trusty old game caller for fallow deer. My two-way radio. My knife. High-vis tape. And this is my toilet. When I use it out there with the toilet roll, I use that. Emergency blanket, you know what that is. This here can also serve as an emergency blanket, and it also can serve as a emergency sleeping bag as well. Mandatory snake bite kit, first aid kit that goes with it. Now that's why you have to go with a partner when you're going out there, because if you get bitten by a snake, you need someone to apply the compression bandages. Okay, now for the serious side of things. I have my marking pen for the snake bites and so forth, to mark the area, and also to write for any signs and signals to anyone. Now, my Adler shotgun with a strap, my rifle without the strap attached as yet. I haven't actually put it in. And now this is my field dressing kit for the animals. So we're always prepared. And this here is my bags. I can take this, which is a solid, can carry a lot of weight as a 511. And this here is my hunting mossy oak bag that I put everything in. Alright, you'd be surprised, it can all fit in there. Alright, this here is my night light. I have an extra one there. So we're ready. I have an extra canister of fuel, and I also have a PLB. PLB is my lifeline if I'm injured out in the woods. They will do an evac, so it'll be an extraction anywhere in the world. Now, other things, I have my fire starters, which is in my other bag. It's a flint when I can't use my fire, my matches or my fire starters. I will use my flint, and that's somewhere else as well. Night lighting. I have lead lenser, the best equipment you could ever have. And knives, apart from my field dressing kit, just need a wave Leatherman. These are great, and we're ready to go. 5-watt CB. Get on the hunter's radio frequency and give them a bell if you're in trouble, or locating where other hunters are at the state forest or elsewhere, wherever you are. Give them a heads up in case you may accidentally shoot someone, or someone will accidentally shoot you. So there you go. Right, I'll pack them away.